Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome freaking back. As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of this video, we are reading only romance books for an entire week. Only romance. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Good morning, it is Monday. We are starting out this week with Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu, is how I believe you pronounce it. But this is the sapphic romance that inspired Dracula, so I'm really excited to read into this. So on the back it says, in a lonely castle deep in the forest, Laura leads a solitary life with only her ailing father for company, until one moonlit night a carriage arrives bearing an unexpected guest, the beautiful Carmilla. So begins a feverish friendship between Laura and her mysterious companion, but as Carmilla becomes increasingly strange and volatile, Laura finds herself tormented by nightmares and growing weaker by the day. I'm really excited to read this, so I'm gonna stop yapping and open this up. Now 19% through Carmilla. I think that this is gonna be kind of freaking terrifying in the most lovely way possible, if that makes sense. Basically what I have learned so far is that our female character, she was supposed to have like a cousin come stay with her, and said girl died. And so now Carmilla has shown up and we are where we are. So I am now on chapter 3 and I think that I'm gonna be able to like really binge this. It's already so enjoyable and moving so quickly. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday. I am having kind of a late start to my filming day. Not my day, but my filming day. I went to the gym this morning, came back, had some other things that I needed to get done instead of filming, so I am now here. I don't know if I updated you guys last night, but I am now on chapter... Oh, hold on. Roman numerals, man. Why do they do this? Yeah, I think that's chapter 9. Oh, I hate Roman numerals so bad. Anyway, I am now on chapter 9. I am on page 93. I am really close to done with this book. I've got about 60 pages left in this book, so I'm really excited to continue into this and get this book done. This book is fantastic, and I can definitely see where Dracula got some of the romance styles. So anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and open up this book. It's 8:06. I just got Sean out the door for work. It is gross outside right now. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. I am currently on page 143. I've got 13 pages left in this book, and I'm super excited to finish it this morning. It's literally going to be the first thing I do this morning is finish this up. Yeah, that's the update I have for you guys. Hello everyone. I have finished Carmilla. As you guys know, I always save my thoughts and feelings for this book until the end of the video. So now it is time for me to pick my next book. I'm not sure what I want to read yet. I know it's going to be another romance because obviously that's what this video is. I'm reading purely romance for an entire week. So I'm trying to decide. Here's the deal. So, number one, my hair is parted differently today because you guys have seen it. I have a piece of hair that just like does not lay this way, and it is not cooperating with me today at all. So I have just parted my hair the other way so that it will lay down. Anyway, number two, my Kindle is currently charging, but I did, as you guys saw, I ended up downloading Second Act Romance by Julie Soto. This is like a 60-page novella, so I'm super excited to jump into this one as well. There's also like 5 others on Kindle Unlimited, not by Julie Soto, but by a few other authors. So I think I'm gonna jump into those while we're in this video as well, but we will see what books I end up choosing. But while my Kindle is charging, I'm going to read Sex and the City. I have been dying to reread this book, and I really want to rewatch the show. I don't know why I haven't just rewatched it. I should just rewatch the show because I love that show. Anyway, besides the point, I'm going to open this up while my Kindle is charging, and that is the plan as of right now. Since I read this book, so going back and rereading it now, I feel like it's just funnier now because I'm an adult, and I don't know, that's just how I feel at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to go into chapter 2 now, which is Swingin' Sex. I don't think so. So one thing I am going to say, obviously this book is on the mature side, so maybe for my younger audience, talk to your guardians first before you pick up this book, and for my older audience, enjoy. But yeah, that's kind of my little update for you at the moment. Lunch. I am now about to eat that. I got a jalapeno popper, grilled cheese, and then a butterbeer latte. The butterbeer latte is delicious, and it's really warm on my hands right now, and my hands are freezing. So also, this is just a reminder to support your local coffee shops, your local libraries, all of your local shops. Just please shop local and do everything in your power you can, everything in your power to help out those businesses because they need our help more than anyone else does. So I want to say really quickly before I dive into this book, this is one of those books that is genuinely so relatable at even this age of my life. At just 28, this is so relatable because they're talking about like single 40-year-olds and like single 30-year-olds and stuff like this, and they're like, okay, so he's cute, so what could possibly go wrong? You know what I mean? Like, if you're single at the age of 30, it's either because you genuinely don't want to be in a relationship or that something is wrong. That's not my opinion, but that is some people's opinion, that like if you're single at that age, that there's just something wrong with you, or you genuinely just don't want to have a significant other. It's 7:24. I've had an earlier morning than usual. Sean's got some things going on for school today, so we had to be up a little earlier, which is fine. I did want to come on here and say that yesterday was obviously Thursday and I did not read for the camera at all yesterday. I ended up kind of just binging my book on my own accidentally. I did not have my camera on me and I just ended up finishing the book, and here I am saying that I suck at updating you guys about videos and books and stuff, but I am done with the Julie Soto Act 2 romance. It was so cute. I could not have been any more obsessed with what I had read. It was so cute, and coming from someone who's been in the theater, it was also really accurate. So there was obviously a lot of research that had gone on behind the scenes. There had been just a few little extra additives that make Julie Soto books so much more enjoyable than a normal novella, because she really does give you everything that you want without even knowing what you want. So with that being said, I did end up finishing Second Act Romance yesterday, and I am now on Accidentally Yours by Christina Lauren. This is another one of the novellas for Valentine's Day. So there's a few authors that kind of joined in and released these novellas. So I obviously read Julie Soto's yesterday. I'm gonna read Christina Lauren's today, and maybe we'll see if there's another one that I want to Just to give you guys an example of what I mean by I love Christina Lauren's writing style, is this right here. Where's the competitive analysis? Where's the budget breakdown? You're pitching $1 million campaign with less substance than an influencer's skincare routine. Whoever made this either hates marketing or has never sold a damn thing in their life. Like, with all of those words, she literally calls him an idiot. And I just genuinely love the way that their writing is, like, I don't want to say like flowery and like lush. There's a lot of extra additive words that make the characters feel a little bit more authentic, because they're not like getting to the point right then and there. They're having thoughts about it, and you know what I mean. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. I did a pretty bad job at updating you guys yesterday because I was feeling really ill. I was having a lot of back pain yesterday, and as you guys can hear, my nose is really stuffy and I think I'm getting a cold. So I have so far in this video finished 3 books. Am I in focus? I have finished Carmilla, I have finished Second Act Romance, and I have finished Accidentally Yours. I am now on another one of those, the Improbable Meet Cute series that a few authors did, where they put out novellas for Valentine's Day. So I am now reading Valentine's Sleigh by Navessa Allen. This is the author of the Lights Out series. I still need to read the second book in that series. I really did enjoy the first one, and if you guys have been here for a while, you guys know that I'm not a big dark romance enjoyer, so it was really surprising for me to have enjoyed that book as much as I did. Finished chapter 1 of Valentine's Sleigh, and I am jaw dropped. What? I'm gonna eat this up. Maybe Navessa Allen is like... Maybe I do just enjoy her writing. Okay, so I totally am calling this. I called it. I am still on chapter 2, but what I just read was insane. I told you guys the last time I spoke, I was at the end of chapter 1, and what I had read was so crazy, and I didn't read the back of this, so I'm not really going to be able to like talk about it at the moment. Once I'm giving my final thoughts at the end of the video, I will have obviously read the backs and made sure that what I'm going to tell you isn't a spoiler. But what I have read so far is absolutely insane. There's plot twist on plot twist on plot twist on plot twist on plot twist. It is so hot. Whenever a guy gets that, I don't want to say possessive because that's not the right word, protective. Whenever a guy gets that protective over you in a situation, I think it is genuinely one of the hottest qualities that a guy could have. Our main character, Emma, putting herself in timeout is literally the funniest thing in the world. Sean's older sister and I do that a lot, where we're like, oh, he's really cute, talking about an actor or a athlete, and then we look them up and they're like 18 years old and we're like, oh, we're gonna go put ourselves in timeout. I'm loving this book. This one might actually be my favorite out of the ones that I've read so far. Hello everyone. It is sorry, I have hiccups. I am about to open up Valentine's Slay. I read some of this yesterday. Also, my ears are stuffed up because I'm sick again, so I've only got like 37 minutes left in this book. I'm really enjoying this. This one is as of right now, the only one that has like explicit sexual moments in it. So this one would be probably like a 3 spicy scale for me or a 4 spicy scale for me. So I did just want to give you guys that right now. Let's talk about all of the books that we read in this video. We're going to be talking about physical book. I say book, physical book, because I only read one physical book, completed one physical book in this video. So we're going to start out with that, which was Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu, I believe is how you pronounce this author's last name. This book was so much fun to read. This book is a sapphic romance. It's a female-female romance. It was beautifully told and it was like really eloquent, and it's more friendship based, if that makes any sense. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then the second book that we read in this video was The Second Act Romance by Julie Soto. This book follows Colby and Bex. They are both actors, hence the name Second Act Romance, but they are both actors and they are trying to do a Valentine's show where everyone ends up ill and crazy things happen. All of the swings have to go on. If you don't know what a swing is basically an actor who is hired to go on last minute whenever our main actors are ill or something comes up last minute and things go wrong and you need an actor to fill in. That's what a swing is for. So all of our swings have to go on for this show and crazy things happen. We get to go back in time and look at something that happened in the past. It kind of wraps around beautifully into the present. We rated Second Act Romance a 5-star. This book was so cute. And then the next book that we read was Accidentally Yours by Christina Lauren. This one was so cute. Absolutely so cute. You could not have found a better book for me to have fallen in love with. Seriously, it was so cute. This book follows Veronica, who is a marketing lady. Like, she really does just try to make things look great and wants things to look really well put together, and she is being denied the appreciation in her field. So she is kind of looking elsewhere, and she ends up meeting Jude, who runs another kind of like male-run company, but she's willing to try again, I guess you could say. And so her and Jude kind of hit it off as really good co-workers. But here's the little twist: Jude and Veronica do not work together in person. They work online. They are purely online workers. They've never met in person. They don't know what each other look like. And that's kind of where our story ends up getting really cute. And then the last book that we just finished right now was Valentine's Sleigh by Nevessa Allen. This book was so effing cute. I literally could not. I think this one was my favorite out of the Improbable Meet Cute series that a few authors did for Valentine's Day. I think this is my favorite out of the series because of, I guess you could say, I mean, it might just be because I'm really genuinely just vibing with Nevessa Allen's writing. This follows Noah and Emma, and Noah works at a graveyard, and right off the bat, first chapter, something so insane happened that I was jaw dropped. My eyes got like this. I was attached to my Kindle from that moment on. We rated Valentine's Sleigh a 5-star. This book was fantastic. Freaking tastic. But with that being said, those are all of the books that I read in this video. I did really enjoy reading romance for an entire week. I feel like I had kind of been neglecting romance in the past few months. I've been kind of reading purely fiction, and yeah, I just have been neglecting romance, and it was nice to kind of jump back into the genre. It was nice to just have something that was going to be really quickly read through and just easy to read and just really fast-paced. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.